What is happening, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Anthony Olan here, and I wanted to give you a quick channel update for you guys about some of the things that will be happening in the next few days, as well as some of the changes I already made to the channel. Now, when I started this channel, it was originally as Anthony Olan Tech, and sometime last year or even before that, I dropped the tech from the name because it was so hard to be able to focus on just tech and hard to be able to get, products and review them because I don't have the money to buy the products to review it for you guys. I don't get paid from YouTube. I'm not MKBHD, so I kind of took a step away from that whole tech thing and went more into, video game stuff, which was a lot easier for me to do. But I wanted to go over some things that I'm going to be doing for the channel going forward. In terms of what I already changed, I added a new banner to the channel. You're going to see it much better if you watch my content on a desktop or a TV. If you're going to use a smartphone, you may not see the full banner, but that's okay. I also did put a new profile picture, and I'm going to go over that in a minute about, why I chose that picture and what it means. But if you look at my banner, there is, aside from the usernames to find me on Instagram and TikTok, there is some keywords or categories, which is tech, gaming, vlogs, and comedy. You may not notice about me, but yes, I am a stand-up comedian. I do comedy in North Carolina, and I took a huge break from comedy for a few months just to focus on other things. I'm currently focusing on a weight loss journey that I'm on, working on my full-time job. So I did have a comedy YouTube channel that I was using at the time, but it's not really a big channel by any means. It hasn't really been growing because I haven't been uploading to it. And I want to just put everything in one channel, everything that I do, everything that I'm about into one channel. So my profile picture was taken when I did a comedy competition earlier this year. It might have been earlier this year or end of last year, now that I think of it. No, earlier this year is when it happened, back in the spring. And so it does show a bit of me and who I am. So I am going to be putting some comedy videos here. Not a lot in terms of, newer ones. I'll probably have like one per week or something like that, one every other week. As for my old videos from my other channel, I will be focusing on migrating those videos over to this channel. At some point, I'll probably upload them all and then schedule them for different dates just to have them out for you guys. But tech is still in my categories. I am going to be still talking about tech and probably some discussions, whether it's a new product releasing or if I can get my hands on something. I did once have a little bit of tech videos on products like GoPros and everything. So I want to try to get back into some tech related videos that actually show me review products, whether it's headphones or a tablet or something, whatever I can get my hands on in the future. Gaming, yes, gaming is still going to be a main category of this channel, and with the gaming, I am going to be focused on some changes with the video reviews as well as some changes with a let's play and live streaming. With the video reviews, I am using a new intro video that I'm using for my videos. I've been using the same intros for a while now, but I decided to make a new one that's gonna, in my opinion, have a better presentation of the video, and it's going to be a little, it's kind of cool. I am working on a couple of video projects for video game reviews, one of which I've been very delayed on, and the reason why is because I'm actually trying to use some comedy skits in the beginning of these video game reviews. Aside from being a comedian, I do have a bachelor's degree in theater, so I want to be able to use my skills and what I know into my video reviews. And I am working on the first 2 video game reviews that's going to use the skit and the new intro. Here's a sneak peek of the first video game review that I'm going to be releasing, hopefully by this weekend. So yes, I am about a month behind with the Street Fighter 6 review. I do have my thoughts on it, and I'm sure it's not even going to get a lot of views because of how late it's been. And whatever, but if you do watch the video, great, I really appreciate it. The next one after that will be Final Fantasy 16. I was hoping to beat Final Fantasy 16 before the review, but I'm about maybe 45% of the game done, but I don't think I'll have enough time to finish the game before this weekend and then do the review. So if I can't finish it before this weekend, I'll still make a review based on what I've played so far. If I am somehow able to finish the game before then I'll have a full-on, I beat the game and I can talk about everything about the game. But for the most part, I can talk about most of the game with the review anyway. So that's going to be next. As for live streaming, I don't live stream very often, and the unfortunate part on that is I have the PlayStation camera, but I almost never use it, and I don't like streaming to Twitch on my webcam from the Xbox. I hate using Twitch. I think Twitch is a terrible website for many reasons, both with, you know, behind the scenes of what the corporate suits at Twitch are doing, and just the different features that it has me work with. Whereas on my PlayStation, I can use my PlayStation camera. It's already set up on my monitor. I can just plug my PS5 into the monitor for those streams and just do a video. So I am going to do a live stream schedule. I am thinking about doing those maybe on Sundays around 8 p.m. Eastern time. And I'll probably do on like Friday or Saturday a poll for you to vote on which product or which game you want me to play for the live stream. Be anything between like Tony Hawk Pro Skater stream or streaming Returnal and Sackboy and any other games that I may want to put in the mix of voting. As for new game releases, I'll probably do a day one stream like I did with Street Fighter 6. I think the next big release for me is going to be Mortal Kombat 1, so I'll probably do a day one on that just to go over the basic beginning stuff, how I feel about the fighting, the story, whatever. So we'll probably do that. But the streams will primarily take place on Sundays, unless I decide on Mondays to do it, but it'll probably be Sunday nights at 8 p.m. As for the Let's Plays, I am going to be switching my Let's Plays to only do it for the horror games. I am currently going through Amnesia the Bunker. I'm very behind on that as well because I work a full-time job and I get paid for my full-time job. I don't get paid from YouTube. So with the scary games, the horror games, I do get scared pretty easily, and it's really funny to react to my, me being scared and all that stuff. So I'm gonna change the Let's Plays for just those scary games, whether it's a new Resident Evil that's scary. I think I don't remember if I did the entire Let's Play of Resident Evil 4 or if I did most of it, but they didn't really get a lot of views anyway, so I just kind of dropped it. But I'm going to be changing that now for more scary games. Even if they do like indie games that are going to be scary, I'll focus on those with the Let's Plays as well. As for full game releases like Mortal Kombat, Spider-Man, Forza, I'm just going to do regular recording while I play, just so I can have content for a review, because the quicker I can get through those games, the quicker I can get the review out to you guys. Vlogs or vlogs, whatever you want to call it. I haven't done one in over a year, maybe over 2 years at this point. The last one I think I did was reviewing a vlogging kit for your phone, and it actually did pretty well. So I'll leave the link to that video if you haven't seen it in the description below. So, I'm going to try to do a bit more vlogs and more of it in the sense of just who I am and what I do as a person, and or who I am as a person and what I do in my daily life. Something like that, just to have some more FaceTime with you guys, more of a Q&A thing as my channel will get bigger and bigger. If you guys want to do a Q&A thing or something, we can hopefully fit that in somewhere. Podcasting. So I am in the process of putting together a podcast with my brother, and we're currently trying to decide on a name and a good schedule for the podcast. I think the best schedule for me might be Friday nights to record something, and then I can upload it, whenever I can. As for a name, I think currently I have like Brothers of the Multiverse or something like that. So just a working title. Is not definite that we're going to keep that name. And I am also part of another podcast called the Three Amigos Podcast. If you haven't heard of it by now or checked it out, I'll leave the link in the description below as well. In that channel is me with my two buddies from back home, Frankie and Chris, aka the Film Cubano. He does movie and TV show reviews on his channel, so check out his page. With our podcast, we do try to talk primarily about pop culture stuff, mainly, video games, movies, that kind of thing. But we also talk about professional wrestling, and those seem to be the most viewed videos of our podcast. So if you want to see two main consistent viewers and me, a casual viewer, talk about wrestling, to be in that podcast, we upload to YouTube and we upload to Spotify as well. So I'll try to have links for that as well, and I'll try to get that channel a bit updated as well for you guys. And we don't really have a schedule set for that. We just kind of upload when things happen, when events happen. But you know the deal. Click the notification bell when you subscribe, and you'll know when the videos come in. So that's pretty much everything I want to talk about with the channel that's changing, as well as the things I already implemented. I will be making a new channel trailer for my channel for new viewers, newcomers. It's going to have more of the newer stuff in the video, in the trailer. I, have, like I said, my social media links on there. So you want to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I do have a lot of, or try to post a lot of funny skits and shorts in my TikTok. And I try to put them in my YouTube as well, but I don't always get to bring them over. So you can watch some stuff over there that may not be in my YouTube channel. Instagram, more of a personal life thing, what I do outside of work and outside of YouTube kind of thing. And, always hit me up in the comments about something you want to talk about, a, topic of discussion. You want me to, like, maybe a topic you want to see me talk about, or you just want to talk about something in the comments, or, you can send me a message on Instagram. I may answer if I have the time, just chat about something, whatever. If you want to leave a comment that's negative because you have negative opinions or thoughts, feel free, you're free to do whatever. I'll still read them, and if I feel like I can respond for a good discussion or debate, I will. If it's just a very negative, hateful thing, I'll just leave it there and not even respond. Sorry if you hear any banging outside. It's 4th of July today. There's a lot of people in the neighborhood with the fireworks and everything, so happy 4th of July to you if you celebrate the 4th of July. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the update. So I'm very happy for and excited for the stuff that I have coming out in the next few days, as well as in the future going forward. And all I ask is that you not only enjoy my content, but hit the subscribe button, because I want to try to get close to 500 subscribers at some point. I did get a couple of recent subscribers from my last Xbox video. Check it out if you haven't seen it. I'll probably link that as well, but it's in my channel, recent videos. And like I said, I'm going to try to be as consistent as I can with these uploads, whether it's a little gameplay clip of a game I'm playing, or if I'm talking about something in the news like the FTC and Xbox thing, or if it's something with Apple releasing a stupid ass headset that costs an arm and a leg, or if I just upload gameplay of some kind of game. I'm going to upload that here as much as I can, and hopefully you enjoy it. And I can't wait for you guys to see what's coming up in the future. And I give a huge thanks and shout out to those who's been following me from the beginning, who's been supporting me from the beginning. I can't remember everyone's name off the top of my head, but you guys know who you are, and I appreciate the support. NFS Beast, you're one of the main guys who support me, and I support you back, so thank you so much for that. And yeah, just watch what I got and enjoy it, and I will see you guys on the next one. So have a good night, take care, peace.